Hi, this is Paul from Paul's RC Repair. Today I'm just going to do a simple shorten the wire on the connector. I have a Ic5 connector. I'm just going to shorten the wire from the ESC. So I'm just basically, this is my first video, so I'm going to just try to do a first video for my first time. So my wire's a little too long for my ESC. I just previously built this truck. The ET48 2.0. I got monster tires on it right now. I do have regular track racing tires. But anyways, yeah. So basically in this video, I'm just showing how to shorten the wires for the connector because they're just a little too long. So we're going to cut one wire at a time. Just for safety, always do one wire at a time, especially if you're changing a connector on your LiPo battery. It's really important that you do one wire at a time. Sorry if my hands get in the way. So let's just do that. I'll try to keep them exactly the same. And what we'll do is we're gonna add a new connector. My hand's kind of getting in the way here, so I don't know if I can change this camera around. Alright, we're going to strip the wire. You don't need too much, just about it. Maybe like an eighth of an inch. And then we'll solder that up. And make sure, if you have black wires, that you want to definitely make sure you have positive, positive, negative, negative, especially on the connector. Alright, just like that. Alright, so now I'm just going to get something to hold the wire. Alright, so well, usually what I do is when I solder like a 12 gauge wire, I bring it to 666 to 670 degrees on my soldering gun. I mean, that works best for me. I don't know, whatever works best for you. I don't know what kind of soldering iron you guys have, but yeah, that works best for me. And then you want to make sure you tin your iron, and then obviously tin your connector also. So I'm gonna have to turn the camera just a little bit so you can see this. Okay, so let me see if I can adjust it a little bit more. Like I said, I'm sorry guys, my very first video. So alright, so I'm gonna get quiet to hold my plug. Okay, so now this is the positive side. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tin that first. Let's tin up my iron first, and then we'll get it done. I'm gonna switch hands here. All right. So I'm gonna heat this up. Heat up the. Hold on. I have to get something to hold that a little bit better. see, I have an elastic. Here we go. What I do is I usually just put an elastic around it, or sometimes tape, just to hold it a little bit. I can set up a whole little you call it alligator clip assembly and all that, but I don't need to do that at this time. I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna hold it from moving. Now I'll heat up the positive side connector, which it doesn't matter at this point because you're not putting the wire. Heat that up. We're gonna make sure we put solder. Kind of fill that up with solder a little bit, so it'll be easy bonding for later. So when you put the wire, okay. All right, now I'll wipe that off with the little soldering Brillo. All right, so I'll do the same thing, same process again. Heat that up. Just to fill that up with solder, so later when you solder the wire, it's going to be much easier to solder the wire on there. Let's get a little bit more on there. Okay, that's good. All right, let's put that solder line off. All right, let that cool a little bit. So now, I'm going to get the connector. We're going to solder up the wires, but we're going to make sure we tin the wires first. So I'm going to move this out of the way for right now. And get some solder. Put solder on the iron itself. Make sure these wires are nice and twisted. I know a lot of you guys already know how to do this, but like I said, this is my very first video. I'm just trying to do a video on how to solder the wire. Let's see here. I gotta get something to hold this for me. Okay. I usually have a piece of wood, but now don't have anything. Okay, so